It's May the 17th, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty, and I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. There are presently 71 active listings in the Palisades. That's down 4 from last week. Just listed in the Huntington Palisades, 821 Alma Real Drive for $8.4 million. It's a 2002 traditional 5,700 square feet on an 8,000 square foot lot. It has had some updates since then because after all, how could we possibly live in a house that was built in 2000? I remember having this feeling that the house had a lot of substance and quality as I walked through, which I really am starting to have another appreciation for, because the new houses they're building these days, albeit they're luxurious and they have great finishes and stuff, just don't feel as warm and have the character. Now, this house felt a little dimly lit in the front of the house, but that might have been the paint colors, and who knows, maybe they didn't have the lights turned up enough. This is really close to the village, and what I love is that if you put a gate in the back fence, which I'm not sure you can do, but maybe you will, boom, you're opening straight to the park. The kids could have a blast. Just listed in the Village Bluffs, 724 Hampton Place, listed for $8.5 million. It's a 2020 contemporary, so we don't have to worry about updating it. It's 3 stories, and as I walked through this property, I was struck by the inverted floor plan, which I kind of like because it's nice to mix it up a little bit. So when you walk straight in, you're on the bedroom level, and then the next level down has the kitchen and living spaces, which then lead straight out to the pool. And the setting is kind of cool there because it's kind of a canyon, really green feeling about it. And then the lowest level has your game room. It's like a basement room. It has game room, wet bars, and another guest room. Now, Hampton Place, by the way, is a sneaky little horseshoe street right off of Swarthmore, which is very close to the village. So it's a sneaky, very close to the village location, which is very popular now. Just listed in the Upper Marquez Knolls, 1030 Glenhaven Drive, listed for $3 million. It's a 1958 Lockman kind of post and beam. And I remember as I walked through this house, I loved the feeling like these people were meticulously maintaining this house. So it's in pristine condition, albeit kind of original, except for the driveway. The driveway was new and really nice driveway. And listed at $2,995,000. I like it as an entry-level property. And the lot was big. The lot is almost 9,000 square feet, so that's pretty nice. Just sold in the Huntington Palisades, 14928 La Cumbre Drive, sold for $16.5 million. Brand new construction, big house, 9,200 square feet on a 15,000 square foot lot. Now brand new, has all the bells and whistles you can imagine, elevators and theaters and, you know, beautiful accoutrement. And I also, as I walked through this house, I was struck by the little touches they put in there, some nice, you know, older feeling beams and woodwork and stonework, so it did give it a nice warm feeling. That character again that I'm looking for. Just sold on Paseo Miramar, 767 Paseo Miramar, sold for $7,875,000. It was a 2000 built Mediterranean style with a little bit of French flair. You know, the floor plan was a little quirky because you had to go up and down a little bit. So, but at 7,150 square feet on a really nice big lot with a pool and fabulous views out the back. It was a little bit of a schlep up that road to get to it, but worth it once you got there. Just sold in the Huntington off-market sale, 784 Ocampo Drive for $6.7 million, a traditional 1950 build, but it was expanded and updated in 95. So again, a dated update. 4,600 square feet on 8,050 square foot lot. Just sold in the Huntington again, 617 Frontera for $6 million even. A 1941 traditional, good size again, 5,200 square feet. Now I remember as I walk through this, it has a good opportunity to fix this up, and there are some extra rooms that will give you some options what you can do with them. Just let me see, that was an 8,600 square foot lot, by the way. Just sold on Bienvenida, 864 Bienvenida sold for $2,850,000. That was $350,000 over the ask. Woo. Now, I remember walking through this, very light and bright, and has high ceilings, dated, has a nice pool in the back, takes up most of the yard. But listen, for $2,850,000, it's not a bad entry level situation. It's right on the corner of Bienvenida and Las Pulgas. Just sold in the Village Bluffs, 748 Haverford for $2,375,000. Definitely entry level. A lot of square footage, 3,000 square feet, and the lot 6,000. It's built up the hill. The floor plan's not ideal. And at the top, you got a sports court, so play some basketball, little pickleball, whatever you like. And last but not least, just sold in Lower Marquez, 16918 Donna Inez for $2.3 million. Wow, good price. 1962 post and beam. It's very original. You're gonna have to do some work to this. It's a fixer on a 7,000 square foot lot. And I like this location. It's a little off the radar. It's a cul-de-sac behind the Marquez Elementary School. I hope this information has been helpful to you, and if you're looking to find your perfect home, I see more property than just about anybody in the Palisades. Or if you're thinking of selling, inventory still low, it's springtime, great time to sell. Call me, I'd love to help, and I'll see you next week.